Hello everyone. Now, back when I started the channel, there was an introduction video. I introduced myself, I told you about the channel and what to expect. Of course, it's being Nick's hobbies and interests. I've covered my model railway, begun, mostly. There is a follow-up video of my progress. I have just finished the point motors. That will be in the next video. But one of my other interests and hobbies, and I did mention it in the first video, is the other year I walked Snowdon. You see, I love the outdoors and I do love walking. I took my uncle and a school teacher with me back in August last year, and yeah, we went up North Wales and walked Snowdon. Took the day and went and did it. Left first thing in the morning, didn't get back until evening sometime. But yeah, it was a great day out. And as part of my sort of hobbies and interests category, I thought I'd cover it. As you can imagine, I took multiple photos and I thought I'd do something a bit different. I'd start the video here and now, as we are, but then I'd show you also where we walked on a map. You see, I've got one of those OS maps, isn't it, that covers all the landscape and all the tracks and paths and whatnot. So I got that behind me. So in a minute I'll flip the camera around and we'll take a good look at that. And then once that's done, I'll talk over, if I like, the photographs that will follow. There is no videos of me walking. I have bought myself a new camera which is going to be perfect to record footage as I'm walking. My friend and electrician that I use, he recommended the GoPro 8. So I had a look at it. I liked what I saw. At the moment this is only on my mobile phone. I'm just trying out the GoPro, but I won't lie, a bit pricey. But I kind of went for a bundle where it comes with all the accessories as well. But yeah, I just grabbed the credit card. I was like, yeah, let's just get that out of the way and move on. So hopefully the footage will be 1, better, and well, 2, better. But yeah, I'll be able to do a lot more with this GoPro than my phone. I'll give you an idea. I went walking with this phone, being an iPhone 6, and no offence to the people behind the iPhone 6, but the battery life does not like the cold. Well, the battery, not the battery life. But I'll give you an idea. I've said that now like 3 times. You charge the phone up, you go walking in the cold, it dies so quickly. Compared, you can put it on airplane mode and it will still just die. So yeah, I'm looking for, have been looking for some sort of alternative to filming and taking photos, and hopefully just found my solution. That being said, why don't we go back to August when it was just my iPhone and when we were walking up Snowdon. Hope you enjoy. I hope this is a good length video, enough for you to put the kettle on and have a tea. You should have done that already, or at least put the kettle on. Having the tea now is what you should be doing. Maybe with some biscuits. Me and my friend are messaging right now all about biscuits we're eating in this lockdown, from cookies to all sorts of different naughty biscuits. But indulge, You're watching these hopefully for more pleasure than anything else, so you might as well pig out and eat those biscuits. Anyway, I've waffled on long enough and I've still got some more to do. So yeah, I'm going to stop this one and begin the next one. Oh, and FYI, it's raining right now. So if you can hear that in the background of all of this waffling, I apologise on behalf of the rain. Okay, my mistake, guys. It's an OL map, not OS. But anyway, we will move on. Basically, when we arrived here, well, here-ish, around about this car park, up in, well, so to give you an idea, there's the Snowdon summit, and you can follow that all the way down to where you can get the train off in the town. But anyway, let's go back to it. We arrived here in the car park. This is where we got dropped off. From this point, we had access to the miners' track, and we basically took that decision instead of the pig trail. We followed the miners' track all the way around and up past these pools. You'll see what I mean by pools, not just the one. We came across here and followed it round. Now at this point I was talking, of course, with the teacher as well as my uncle. And you could tell he was a teacher and, well, I'd been in school and all that lot, of course. But what I had done is I had actually looked at the map the previous night. So when we got there, and roughly here, well, not even here, actually, a bit before that. But the teacher I was with, he pulled out a map of his own and was taking a look at where we were going and what track we were on, if there was a better route or a more interesting route. And by memory, of course, I was able to say, well, there's a couple of pools coming up. And yeah, of course, he clicked saying, you did actually look at that map last night, didn't you? So it wasn't just a load of waffle. But yes, the night before I did double check our path and our route. But anyway, it's one of those moments you just would have got if you were actually there. But I'm doing my best to explain it, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, back to the miners track. We followed the miners track along this pool, and then up. Sorry, I lost train of thought. Up and joined the pig trail that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that's the one. Up onto the pig trail, which was a bit of a climb, but definitely a more interesting walk than the one that runs parallel to the train line. From the pig trail, you follow it up, and eventually we'll connect to the likes of the Rangers track, of course, the one that runs parallel to the train line. And yeah, from this point, it is straight up and to the summit. Bit further than you might think just going off this map, but it's still a good walk, still enjoyable. We got to the summit. Now bear in mind I did this on behalf of the hospital radio, as well as the hospital children's ward. I was doing it for a charity to raise some money. I knew I was going to do the walk anyway, but I thought might as well do it for two reasons. Yeah, so we got to the summit, took some photos, had some lunch. The cafe, oh my goodness, the line for the cafe. Luckily we took our own stuff up, but wow, I was just so surprised. I couldn't believe it. But I guess it depends on what time you go up and what time of the year it is, really. It could all change. Now, while we were at the summit, the teacher that we were travelling with, or I was travelling with, he wanted to hit another path because it looks very interesting, to be fair, one of these other ones. However, in the end, we did call it, and we did go back down parallel to the train line. Now, of course, me being interested in trains, I did take photos of the trains, and I did get to have a look in their engine shed at the bottom as well. We will get to that later in the photographs. But anyway, yeah, we ran parallel, not ran, but we walked parallel to the train line all the way back down. Now, of course, there is halfway points and there is little stops here and there, but we did pretty much just follow the train line all the way back down and off back into the town, where the station, not terminus, but yeah, where I guess the majority of people that go to walk Snowdon would start off. Large car parks, shops, cafes, just everything. You would start down there and you would probably just follow it all the way up. Long walk, easy walk. The Miners and Pig Trail back down here is a quicker walk in a way, shorter distance, but a tougher walk. I'm not saying it's truly difficult. I've been on worse, but yeah, for some that like the easy walk or a nice long walk, the one that runs parallel to the train line is probably the best for you. However, if I was to go back, I would attempt a different path. I just want to do it slightly different. We never did backtrack to the pig trail and follow that back down, but I can't imagine it was too different. The pig trail just runs above the miners track, so yeah, I can't imagine it's all that different. It would have been nice maybe to approach Snowdon again from a different side of the mountain and made our way up. But yeah, Snowdon's not going anywhere. Can always do it another time. It was an enjoyable day and we made the most of it. I'm quite sensitive to sunlight, but still, I did come down a little bit rosy red, if you like. I put sunblock on in the morning and a little bit on when we got to the summit, but I still caught the sun. by the end. Still, it was a good day out. It was a good day out, even. Right, there we go. I've waffled, I've showed you the map, I've showed you the tracks we went on. I have done a lot for, what, 6 minutes now? So yeah, let's take a look at some photos and actually see the lay of the land, and hopefully some good shots. Yeah. Enjoy, guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. This is one of the earliest photos I've got when we just began the walk. Alright, in this photo, the guy on the right is my uncle, the guy on the left is the school teacher I mentioned. Here's a couple more photos of the surrounding area as we were walking at more of the base of Snowdon before we got to the pools, which now I'm going to show you a lot more of. I took quite a lot in the sort of pool area that I mentioned before. So we will we'll take a quick browse through them all. It's funny, looking back through these photos, they don't really do it justice. It was so beautiful being there and on this walk, just, I don't know, just the surrounding area. It's difficult to say and difficult to really show in these photos. You've got to remember this is just my iPhone 6 camera, it wasn't anything special, if I'm honest. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying. And no, in case you're wondering, we did not go swimming. We were just observing the water, is what we were doing. It was a lovely, peaceful and quiet walk on our way up the, not the pig trail, the miners walk, and then on to the pig trail. It got a bit busier once you hit the pig trail and of course up onto the main stretch where they all collide, but we'll get there. On the right you can just see the path, the incline up to the pig trail from the miners walk. It was a good climb, but still enjoyed it. Don't let it put you off. I was lucky enough to capture a bird flying around above our heads. Noisy bugger though, I'll say that. You can see the path down below, but don't worry, you do get the chance and opportunity to walk all around these pools that I'm speaking of. It's not like you have to go far off the beaten track to get to them. Of course we reached the summit. We were always going to. We pushed on. Nah, it wasn't that tough. This walk looked good though. We didn't go down it, we went parallel with the railway line going back. But yeah, next time we're up there, or next time I go that way, definitely going to do it. Okay, let's end with some trains, shall we? The Snowdon locos, the steam and the diesel, the two that I guess climb as well as descend Snowdon, bringing people up and down, the ones that do not want to walk. Now, I did get to have a look around the yard and the engine shed. This was inside being worked on, or dismantled, but yeah, it was all very interesting. On that note, I am going to end it here. So everyone, take care and thank you for watching.